Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Link. Nope, he's in a playful mood. You're gonna have a loud dog, I think, for a minute here. Welcome back to Haychie the Pokemon channel. Today, we're doing a fun deck. I found this on Limitless, and they did very well in a tournament, actually. They went 6-3-1. Let me pull this up for you. By Lived Cheetah. Live Cheetah? Lived Cheetah. Cool name. But they went 6-3-1. We could see their matches. They lost to a Crustle, which does sadly make sense. It makes a lot of sense against this deck. This does not have a good Crustle matchup. Tied against Lucario, but this very well could have just been a tie-in into day 2, so that I don't think should count. Lost to Rocket's Mewtwo, beat Rocket's Mewtwo. I'm interested in that deck. They went 1-6, so less interested now. And they lost a Festival lead. No Dragapults. Wow, I think Dragapult's getting less popular. I still think it's the strongest deck by far, but I think it's getting less popular. But this deck ran Yanmega. We're gonna pull it up here and we're gonna take a look at it really quick. Jet Cycle moved 3 energies from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Interesting. It's hard to get Grass Energy on a Pokemon, but doing 210 and then moving it safely to a bench Pokemon to move back around is pretty good. Especially with the ability. This is how you get energies onto the Yanmega. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from the bench to the active spot. I hope that makes sense. You may search your deck for up to 3 basic grass energies and attach them to this Pokemon. Pretty good. Like his thing is behind me playing. He's every foot out there. But you are gonna mainly be attacking with him and then moving the energies onto Mega Kangaskhan, onto Regigigas. Doing Regigigas got a little bit worse, I think, after rotation when we lost Charizard EX, because it one-shot Charizard EX. But right now he's doing 100 plus 230 to Terra Pokemon. Terra Pokemon that are in meta are like Teal Mask Ogerpon. So 1 for 2 trade, really good. Taking 2 prizes. They're taking 1 prize by knocking out Regigigas. Dragapults. All the Ogerpons. He actually hits the cornerstone too, very nicely. Interesting. So like Crustle, like this is a counter to Crustle a little bit, but like you're doing 100. That's it. So it's kind of hard to knock out, especially if they got Monkey Dory going around. Tapu Bulu is another one that you'll be attaching to. 220 for a single prize Pokemon. Pretty good. I think this is your main Pokemon against Crustle, but still not ideal. Crustle's just not going to be a good matchup. But that's how the deck functions. You're obviously using a lot of Latias, so we're running 2 in there. Oh, Harlequin. I haven't played this deck yet, so I'm kind of excited. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck, then flip a coin if heads draw 5, and your opponent draws 3. I wonder if Lucian or Harlequin is better. I played Lucian now quite a bit. They're almost the same, slightly different. We're also running Nighttime Mine. This is, once again, a counter to Terra Pokemon. The Live Cheetah did not like Terra Pokemon. You can kind of tell by this deck and wanted to target it, which makes sense. Attacks used by Terra Pokemon cost 1 more. So all of a sudden, if they want to get a Dragapult attack off, they need to attach 3 energies, which a lot of times they are crispening in their turn to get 2 energies on them. And now all of a sudden, that's still not enough. They could use their first attack for 70, but not their second attack for 200 plus 60. Jamming Tower, obviously always good. Energy Recycler is how you get energies back in the discard, or in the deck to be able to move in and out with Yanmega and draw more. But most of the time, you're going to be bringing up Mega Kangaskhan to draw 2 more cards. So there's a lot of draw power in this deck, which is nice. I mean, Mega Kangaskhan alone is pretty much good enough to just have a draw engine. No Pheasantipity, which I was surprised to see, but also kind of... I don't know, you can also attack with Pheasantipity. So I don't hate the Pheasantipity edition, but they don't have it, so we're not going to try it. Maybe we need it, maybe we don't. I don't know. We'll see. I want to go play games. We start off Latias. That's actually potentially one of the best starts we can have, I think. We are going second, which does suck. Do we have a turn 2 going second attacker? No, not really. So Yanma's first attack is just like a straight up like do 0 damage and retreat out to one of your bench Pokemon, which will come in handy every once in a while because you want to get them on the bench, but it's not ideal. I kind of wish there was a Badoo in this deck. Oh. Yeah. They have the Badoo. We also run, what's interesting is how many switches? 2 switches and a Kieran. If you don't know what Kieran does 30 damage to 30 extra damage to your opponent's Pokemon EX, or it's one or the other, or switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench. They use Secret Box. Is this like a Hydrapple deck? I feel a Hydrapple deck. But like the Secret Box is okay. I like the dig for it. Our choice is Prime Catcher. That is also another switch, but now that's been turned off. Oh, interesting. He doesn't know what he's facing, so I guess that kind of makes sense. No basic Pokemon. He got rid of the Dawn, and he's got a Force of Vitality in hand. What does he have in hand? Let's look at this again. He got rid of a Dawn, he drew a Lillies and a Force of Vitality. So he's planning on playing that next turn. Is there a Meowth for Brock Scouting? I'd say no. We're not going to play the Jamming Tower either. Yeah. He's got the Force of Vitality. There's no point. I'm okay with drawing back into it because I want to bump the Force of Vitality next turn. Let's go ahead and Poké Pad. We're not going to get Boss's Orders this turn. So get the Yanma down. We don't have... Oh, we do have the Yanmega. It blended in so well with the full art. It's beautiful. We have the Harlequin for next turn. They're going to have a good turn. They're going to get like a full-on Meganium probably up this turn is my guess. Oh no, wait, they got rid of the Dawn. I kept thinking they had a Dawn. They had Lil's Determination. Decidueye! Are they going to have the Vivian? Are they going to get the Vivian up? Wait, that's kind of exciting. Yeah, they have the Vivian! This deck was terrible! I played so much of this deck, and I wanted Decidueye to be really good. It's not. It's not good. 240 also isn't great against my deck. We have 280. How much health does Decidueye have? Like 320? We can Boss's Orders KO the Dartrix. We can also Harlequin. I think that's just a fine... I don't have a bench Pokemon is the issue to move the energies onto, so I kind of do want a Harlequin. Yeah, I don't like this play at all. We could also, like, straight up get into a Yanmega and evolve him immediately. Heads? That's huge. We get him down to 3, us up to 6. Or 5. 5. That's fine. Shaymin doesn't matter this matchup. We'll do this, and then we're ready to attack with our Tapu Bulu, who does 220, I think? Yeah, 220 and then 30 damage to myself. No, I want the 1. We go in order here. We don't mix things up. How does Genesect work with Jamming Tower? It doesn't say if the tool is active. It just says attached. And Jamming Tower does not unattach the tool. So my guess is it doesn't affect it, other than the fact that the tool doesn't work. But the ability does not stop. So Prime Catcher right now is a dead card. But ideally, sorry, I have my phone cord and I was tripping over it on my chair. It was unacceptable. Does he have the Vivian? He's getting... No, maybe? He can attack with Decidueye this turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Decidueye, if I remember correctly, does 240, so that's not KOing our Yanmega. We're not one-shotting him back. I mean, Mega Kangaskhan is kind of how we one-shot him. Just hit the, what is it, 12.5% chance of getting 3 heads in a row? Easy math. So he's got the Vivian. The Vivian shouldn't matter this turn. If you don't know what Vivian does, it's basically a judge for your opponent. I'll read it for you. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Your opponent shuffles their hand to the bottom of their deck. So it's like an Iono and Judge combined into one. If they put any cards on the bottom of the deck in this way, draw 4 cards. So they judge me down to 4. They're attacking me with Decidueye. They only need the 1 energy to attach to him, but it's doing 240. Oh, he discards an energy too. I did forget about that, but we have a switch, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We have Meowth, the switch. That's great. They don't have a way of sniping me. Oh, no, they do with Dartrix. Dartrix can snipe the bench. We can do 250. That doesn't sound good. I could Boss's Orders and KO, but I think the best play is just to straight up Lillies. Give me the switch for Tapu Bulu. We'll rip the Lillies. We're gonna attack with Tapu Bulu this turn. We can bump that. I think the Yanmega evolution here is really important. He's not a Terra Pokemon. At some point, we're going to want to Boss Zord's KO the Meowth as well. Oh, I bumped the Forest of Vitality! Oops. That one's on me. Sorry. I was still thinking that we could still use it, but no, I bumped it. I wasn't paying any attention. It's early. I have an excuse. It's 9:30, all right? Leave me alone. I'm still drinking my coffee. Well, my second cup of coffee. Let me warm into the game. We got him down to 2-shot. Right now, he'd have to Boss Zord's KO Yanmega, which would suck, but it's not the end of the world. He doesn't need to... Oh, he's just... That's fine. We're going to need... an energy. Nice. We'll bring you up. We do now have an attacker, too. Or a Pokemon we could attach to on the bench, which is him. 3. We are starting to run low on energy, so I need to keep that in mind. Lillie's for 6. It doesn't matter if we get to 4 or not, because they have the Vivillon, so they can always get back up there. Don't the Tapu Bulu? Kind of. Tapu Bulu was really good. It forced them to take 1 prize. It's a huge threat just to sit there and be like, yeah, knock him out. We're doing 220 while you attack me for 210, slowing yourself down majorly. We're gonna need that Energy Recycler soon as well. I know it's in the deck somewhere. I do remember seeing it. But for our first game with this deck, it's going very smoothly. We're up to 5. So he's gonna Vivillon us this turn for sure. It's just, does he have the Forest of Vitality, Decidueye? Because I don't think they run Rare Candy, alright. They need Dartrix and Decidueye. That doesn't help them. That does help them. That's probably a Dartrix. My favorite Pokemon, personally. Why is he evolving that one? Oh, he's only got the Ignition Energy. Okay. He didn't have the Decidueye. He's able to snipe something on the bench, which is going to be this dude. We can now Prime Catcher. We can't! It's disabled! Oh, I don't have enough energy. Uh-oh. Alright. I thought I was ready to attack with Tapu Bulu. I'm not. Tails or heads is probably fine here, but I would really like a heads. 2 for 2. Harlequin's the best card ever made. We got it. That was actually so goddamn lucky. That was actually stupid. Cyrano boss's orders isn't great. Is it ever worth Ultra Balling away these to get Mega Kangaskhan? Probably not. It just ensures that we get to draw 2 next turn, but honestly, we could do that again next turn as well. We don't have an attacker up. He needs to have a lot in his 3 cards. Does he need a lot? Not really. We're kind of drawing dead. We have another Meowth in the deck, so I'd have to Ultra Ball. Like, if we top deck something useless, it'd be Ultra Ball for Meowth for, probably Lilies? Ignition Energy plus Dartrix? Decidueye. He doesn't have the Forest of Vitality in play. If he doesn't KO or Tapu Bulu... Oh, we're fine. We got lethal. Alright. I was panicking there for a minute, but we did inch it out. We have boss's orders for the Meowth, and we just have lethal. Okay, that was like that was like the best I've ever seen Decidueye really do, which is really sad. They actually put up a fight. I just kept hitting. Honestly, I think the determination of that game was the fact that I was hitting heads on the Harlequins. 2 for 2 on those, and I think that was the game changer. But so far, like, pretty good. Also, we did get stopped. Like, Prime Catcher didn't get to be used because they got the early turn 1, I think, Genesect. Interesting. Okay, we didn't even get a Mega Kangaskhan out. We need to get Mega Kangaskhan out, I think. We went second the first game, and now the second... Wait, we went second the first game, and now second game we're going first. This should be better, much better for us. Once again, the Latias. We do run 2 of them, so it makes sense that we're seeing Latias a little bit more well, majorly more commonly to start off with. This screams Alakazam, right? Lanozade, Poké Pad, Sacred Ash, Battle Cage. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Alakazam. The question is, how do we beat Alakazam? I don't think we do. I think if they get a good start, we're just kind of cooked. Luckily, we are going first. Psyduck doesn't help us. Shaymin doesn't really help us. We're not going to Poké Pad. The following turn, we're going to Ultra Ball and probably get rid of the Poké Pad to grab... This isn't going to help us either. To grab the Yanmega, and then we'll Boss's Order. Hopefully they get like 1 Abra down and that's it. Because if they do that, then we could stall majorly. Probably Abra, Dunsparce, and then Telepathic Energy in hand. I don't know. I'm pretty good at reading what my opponent has. And just... I'm very good at noting what the worst possible outcomes are. And show me the Telepathic Energy. Okay, calm down. That's not as bad as a Telepathic Energy, but that still sucked. We are just gonna KO... the active guy. I don't think he's gonna be any good. I don't like my odds this game. I really don't. I don't even know if I can play Mega Kangaskhan. I don't think I can. I really don't think I can. Luckily, we know that they're not going to have any... I'm going to get rid of the Mega Kangaskhan. They're not going to have any, like, hand disruption for me. So Harlequin should be really good in this deck. Also, we're KOing the Dunsparce, which hopefully slows them down enough. Copium, but we have to try something, right? We got Tapu Bulu ready to attack the following turn. Hopefully he can't one-shot our Yanmega, especially since we're getting rid of one of the Dunsparces. I don't feel good about this. Rare Candy, Alakazam, Energy. They didn't have an Energy last turn. I feel like they would have attached one if they did. But they didn't, so good news. The bad news is my hand sucks, and they have a Kadabra. Don't grab Alakazam. Oh, you're grabbing the Alakazam. Well, they didn't have an Energy last turn. So that's gotta be what they're digging for. They need 14 cards in hand. Right now they have 6, and they only have 1 Dunsparce in play. That's not bad, actually. That is a potential very easy KO with Yanmega for 210, KOing him. Just throwing it out there. Top deck, Yanmega. That's scary. Probably a Dunsparce, Alakazam. I think they're getting into 14, which is really sad. Oh, they didn't have any Alakazams in the deck. Wait, that's actually huge for us. That probably means they have at least 1 in hand. My guess would be 1 in hand, 1 in prizes. They're at 11, no more Dunsparces. 1 + 1, so they can get up to, what is that? 12? No, 13? 13. They can get up to 13 with the Kadabras, and then they have Pheasantipity, but they don't have the energy in play yet. Yeah, that's actually huge. I don't think they're getting there. They haven't... Wait, have they run the Pheasantipity? I think they are getting there. No, they did! Oh! I don't think they have any more draw. That's really good for them. Maybe not. This is a huge survivability if we win that, or if we go here. I think we're Boss's Orders KOing the Pheasantipity if that happens. We take 2 prizes. We stay ahead on the lead. We just need to stay ahead, which is not easy. Okay, they're doing 220. They only have 1 Dunsparce in play now. That's really good for me. We're KOing the Pheasantipity. The following turn, we're gonna want to Harlequin. That was weird, right? We have another one, so if I want to attack with it, like, he has the Boss's Orders this turn. I'm just grabbing the Fez. I don't think I'm overthinking this. I'm just grabbing the Fez and moving on. If he KOs the Yanmega, we can then just attack with Tapu Bulu again. Those are not good draws. Okay. The good news is we're KOing Pokemon. The bad news is my hand is absolutely atrocious. That's fine. I mean, it kind of sucks, but, like, it's not the end of the world. He's not... The deck is functioning. I did not expect to beat Alakazam. That's huge. It was the fact that they missed lethal on... Not lethal, but the KO on turn 2. We're going second. Starting Tapu Bulu is not ideal, but it's very much not the end of the world. We're not going to show the Yanma yet. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat during the defending I mean, I get it, but, like, play Yveltal. It's got free retreat. That's my take on it. We do run switches in the deck, too, which is very nice. We'll grab the 2 Yanmas. We'll attach to one of them. And rip the Lillie's Determination. The reason why we're not playing the third one is I don't feel the need to. There he is. Probably not. I don't know what my opponent's trying to do, so I'm just not going to force it. Poké Pad isn't great, so let's grab you. I'll grab the Yanma. And I'm still thinking about if I should play him or not. So, do I want to play the Regigigas? I don't know what they are. I think I'm playing it just to thin out the deck, if I'm being honest with you. Because, like, next turn I need the Lillie's Determination and pray that I hit... Switch, Prime Catcher, something like that. Unfortunately for my opponent, like, we have a really good matchup against Stunfisk, but they've got the Lillie's Determination. Or not the Lillie's Determination, the Lillie's Clefairy. They can't attack with them this turn, right? There's no way. They've got the Lillie's Pearl on them. Oh, Energy Switch! Yes, they can. Never mind. Dude, I always forget about Energy Switch. Alright, Prime Catcher, Switch. There's probably even more that I can't think of. Let me pull back up the deck list. Kieran does it, but we don't have the Yanmega. So the Switch doesn't really do anything. Got it. Oh, no. Do I have enough energies in the pool? I do. Oh, thank God. That was actually a little terrifying. I drew a lot of energies there. Let's go ahead and switch. We're holding on to the Jamming Tower for the Lil's Clefairy. Which honestly probably is going to be next turn that we're using it. Get 3 on you. We have the energy in hand. We could get unfair stamped here, which would suck. We haven't used Mega Kangaskhan a single time yet. This is the 3rd game, 0 Mega Kangaskhan's? I feel like it's important. I'm just not... Like, I'm getting Ultra Ball, but, like, I need to Ultra Ball for Yanmega rather than that. And I've drawn into it naturally once, but it was against the Alakazam, so I didn't want to play it. Because that's, like, a 3-turn, or 3-prize turn that's really set up for them that I just would probably lose instantly, too. Lil's Clefairy is not able to one-shot me, which is fantastic. He could one-shot my entire bench. No, he can't one-shot Latias, because we have a spot open. Area 0 does change that, though, but now the fact that he's using that, it kind of takes out that option. He needs an energy attached to him, which once again could just be Teal Dance into Energy Switch. Probably Teal Mask, Mega Kangaskhan. Bip, bop, boop. All the draw in the world. Meowth, Pheasantipity, and Mega Kangaskhan. The trio saying that he doesn't have a very good hand right now. Probably grabbing Lil's Clefairy. Does he have the Area 0? 2? I can't even count that high. I really wanted to play a stadium this turn. Well, I do and I don't. Well, if he gets 3 more, that's maxing out at 260, I think. He would have 8 Pokemon on his bench. So 160. 180, 200, 220, 240, plus the 20 naturally is 260. Yeah, so he can't one-shot us, to my knowledge. He's already used his supporters, so, like, no Black Belt training. No Kieran. So I think we're okay. And then we could just retreat, force him to the boss's orders in the future, which is fine. Because he'd probably one-shot our Latias regardless, eventually. I do want him to play a stadium so that we can win the stadium war. Thank you. Especially now that I know that's not one-shotting. There's the Kangaskhan. Is he not attacking us? I feel like I'm not playing the best opponents today. I mean, I understand why he's not KOing us. I'm going to go ahead and Jamming Tower. Probably he's going to get rid of a Lillie's Clefairy. And now it becomes, who do I want to KO? Is it the Lil's Clefairy? I have the Jamming Tower up. I feel like I should. And next turn, we need to hit the Energy Recycler. Unless he doesn't KO the Tapu Bulu. Dude, the Tapu Bulu's so good. Also, side note, my favorite legendary is Tapu Bulu. That's not bad either. You can get Mega Kangaskhan with that. Retreat out to Mega Kangaskhan, at least draw something. He's going to struggle to one-shot Mega Kangaskhan, I believe. So he could take a hit while I'm drawing. I really need energies in the deck. We have 3, 7, 8, 9. So there's 1 more probably in the deck or prizes. That's fine. We could bump it again. We're winning the prize war. There was a real reason for me, honestly, to target the Pheasantipity rather than the Lil's Clefairy. And the reason is, I know they run Energy Switch, so they'll be able to attack with the Lil's Clefairy in the future, but I felt like getting rid of the Lil's Clefairy with the 2 energies plus the Pearl on it, when we have Jamming Tower up, was just too good to pass up on. KOing the Pheasantipity forces him to have the Night Stretcher if he wants to draw the 3 cards. Which, if we are able to, like, get him to a lower hand size, which we can't with unfairs. Like, we can't Harlequin and Boss's Orders. That's not an option. If we had unfair stamp, that would be a huge turn. Crispin for the Psychic Energy on the Clefairy draw. Okay. That does mean he's probably knocking out our Tapu Bulu. I think we're going to need to have an off turn. Which is just straight up... Oh, never... We're winning! Like, I didn't expect to win this much. How did this happen? Oh... This face summarizes it, actually. The Stunfisk over here. I won the coin flip. If we win this game, I go 4 for 4 with this deck, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I don't think the deck is that good, that I should be winning that often. Going 4 for 4 with it. It's a pretty good start. There's the first time we've seen Energy Recycler, which, oh, wait, I think I pulled this on camera, like one of my last videos. There he is. Prices are gonna skyrocket after this video. Even though I haven't played it a single time. Energy Recycler is one of those cards that feels like it's been around forever. It feels like a super rod. Where, like, I can't imagine being, like, I can't remember. Ooh. Okay, this should be a loss. But we did go first. This screams Alakazam. Not guaranteed, but it screams to me Alakazam. And this hand is not good. This hand's actually really bad. We did get the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which was nice. But we need to be able to attack turn 2. We need an Energy? I don't think I get there, do I? I need to Ultra Ball? I need Latias, but I also need Yanmega EX. Yeah, we're not getting there. Damn. The good news is that he can't Dunsparce without getting a Pokemon on his bench. Let's go ahead and Poké Pad. Let's grab the Tapu Bulu. I feel like we're going to need Tapu Bulu this matchup. Once during your turn. I was thinking about do I Whirlwind, but I don't know. I'll bring it up in a second. I don't think it really matters. So Whirlwind, switch out your opponent. Oh, it's your opponent's active Pokemon with one of their bench. I always thought it was your active Pokemon. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic. So that does mean if I switched out with the attack, which it doesn't work that way. I misread it when I was looking at this. No, the thing down here popped up. No, I think the server's gone bad. Wait, is today Tuesday? No, it's Monday. Oh my god. Tomorrow is Tuesday. When this video is going live, it'll be Tuesday. Okay. We don't have Petrol. Petrol would have been really nice for a Prime Catcher here. Give me Meowth. We're gonna need to hit Lillie's Determination. Or we could Kieran. I think I'd rather just Lillie's, though. Oh, the server is messing up. It did just hit 10 a.m., so I think we're getting to that point where it's like, oh, yeah. This is when they would normally do their thing. I'll play the Kangaskhan, that's fine. Lillie's Determination, we just want to switch. Oh, that works too, right? Yeah, it does work. Retreat, attach. We KO the Psyduck, which means that he still can't pop the Dunsparce if he has him. I don't like KOing a Psyduck, because there's not really a point in doing that, but right now, it means that he can't Dunsparce attack us, which is really good, and we also get a prize, so I can't complain too much. I'll put it on you. Retreat, do that. We don't have another... I mean, we could Mega Kangaskhan. Maybe it was better to put on the Mega Kangaskhan. But I still think we're facing Alakazam. But with the lead that we just took, I think we should be okay. Yeah. We were too far ahead there. I feel like I should play one more. We're going to play one more. We need a good game. Like, we had some good games, but, like, that was not a good one to end on. Interesting hand. Interesting hand. We have the Buddy-Buddy, which is great, and we have the 2 Yanmegas, but we have the Meowth, and then we have the Harlequin. And we are now oh, they're going first with Starmie. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. Mega Starmie's weak to Electric, which sucks. If it was weak to Grass, this would have been an easy win. But luckily we have the Latias, which is kind of ideal, because they could start dumping damage into him, doing like 120 to the... Well, it's 120 plus 50 to the bench, I think. I'm thinking about Cyrano into Mega Kangaskhan. Let's just draw. That's pretty good. He needs Air Balloon. He's got 4 cards in hand. He can't attach and attack still. That's another Pokemon that he wants to get an attachment to. That's fine. That's fine. He needs Air Balloon plus an Energy. I swear to God. Okay. There was genuine anger boiling in me there if the last card was Air Balloon. We're gonna bench you. We will get you down. We're not gonna play the Yanmega, which might seem like a weird decision, but it's calculated. Don't worry. Man, I wish you were a Terra Pokemon. I don't want to retreat yet because I want to draw into an Energy. I didn't want a Meowth here, but, like, I don't want to Harlequin him. He's got 1 card. It's got to be Lil's Determination. KOing the Frostless will be really good for us, as long as we hit... We have so many energies in the deck. We've only played 1. How? Okay, watch this. We're going to retreat out. Bring you up. We're going to run errand, and we're going to hit a Switch plus an Energy. Or Prime Catcher. Oh, we got 1 of them. Where were you a second ago? Oh, the game is still bugging out. Tapu Bulu. I'm just gonna play you down. Honestly, this might sound weird and wacky. Pretty much because it is. But we might be doing a Lucktail this game. Lucktail does what, 60? It does not very much. 60, plus you put all cards attached to this into your hand. Which honestly is not a great attack, but like in this deck, because Yanmega, putting 3 onto him and then just putting him back in the hand so that my opponent doesn't have a threat of an easy one-shot because of Monkey, Dory, Frostlass, and Starmie, like the entire board here, seems pretty good. I can't one-shot. Exactly. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. And I feel like one-shotting... Oh, where were you a second ago, too? I keep drawing you 1 late. Give me the run errand. Get an Energy on you. Retreat. Bring you up. There is a real world where I should Boss's Orders this turn. We have 4 energies in the deck now. think I'd rather just two-shot the Mega Starmie. We have the Energy Recycler. I actually really like... No, I don't. We're not doing enough to KO him. We're gonna get 3 on him. The damage spread's gonna be annoying, but taking the 3 prizes I think is too good. We retreat out to the Tapu Bulu. Do 220, KO the Mega Starmie. He's not drawing well. He just has 2 cards. We know one of them isn't the supporter, because he would have played it last turn. Unless it's like boss's orders or something like that. He would have played it last turn. It could be Unfair Stamp. Although, I think... Do they run Secret Box now? I think I lose now. Oh, I really think I lose now. Not being able to one-shot a Mega Starmie is a problem. How much do you have? He's got 30 HP remaining. Well, now he's got 30 HP remaining. I just want to get it out. We're going to Ultra Ball away Shaymin and Buddy-Buddy. Shaymin's not bad, but we have Night Stretcher. I don't have board space right now. And we're going to rip the Harlequin. I want to get him down to 3. Heads. 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 Oh my... Dude, I'm 3 for 3 on Harlequins. It's the greatest card ever invented. Get a Poké Pad. Give me just a Yanma. Retreat. Bring up the Bulu. He needs Starmie energy, which isn't easy. It's not easy being cheesy. We can attach 1 to the... I'm just going to hold on to the energy. Game, don't bug out on me. Just do your job. They're investigating it. Well, we're taking 3 prizes, but they have, like, the setup to KO so many of my Pokemon because of the Frostlass, and they have 2 Snow Runs down. But since we got them down to 3, it's so unlikely, like, boss's orders. The fact that he brought up the Snow Run does kind of scream that he's got the, Mega Frostlass in hand. Or that he's got nothing. If he's got nothing, what do I... If he's got nothing, I think we talked to target down the Frostlass. Oh, he's got something. The full art Meowth, I think, is the best. I actually kind of like the full art Meowth a little bit more than I like the SAR. They're both super similar, but the full art's just... He looks so happy! Look at him! Like, I'm here! No, the other one looks happy too, but not as happy as him. Meowth is gonna stay... Dude, it's still popping on the bottom. We know that the game is so bad sometimes. It's middle of the day, it always has problems, and that's kind of where we're at right now. Dun, 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 dun. I think we might have lagged out. Come on, we like waffles. I believe in you. No. Like, you can see whenever there's an issue, it's down here. If you guys don't know, let me pull it up really quick. Pokemon TCG. Yep, here it is. Pokemon TCG Live. While this is going on, restoring balance, that's not it. It's you. Alright, as a result, no. TCG's Live version 1.37 is in the game. Announcements before. Wait, what? Was it you? Yeah. Was it you? I really do hope this fixes the random timeouts, turn passes, but concerning this isn't noticing anywhere. As the team is aware of the more issues this is happening. It's happening every day. It's not like, oh, it's happening often. It's happening every day. It's a lot. It's a lot. Regarding the frequency of disconnections during the game, this is something that's still being investigated. So I don't have faith. It's been happening for 3 years, but it's been getting worse and worse now. It's still happening in game. Like, I think we're gonna bug out. This is gonna be where I think I have to call the video. I mean, we got some good games, and this was gonna be an interesting one on how it ended, but I can't do anything about it. It's not my fault the game is butt sometimes. But the day that this goes live is the day that they're doing... Oh, is it gonna zoom? Oh, it's not zooming, it's reconnecting. Well, the day this video goes live is the day that there's going to be a... an update. Like the game is going to be down for like 8 hours or something like that while they work on it. So optimistically, there might be some really good changes to the game, and hopefully this is fixed. Because it's not my internet, in case you're curious about that. It is the game. It's happening to a lot of players out there. And there's nothing that we can do about it, just complain, but complaining doesn't seem to work with the Pokemon company. There's never gonna be a game that comes out and kills Pokemon. The only one that's strong enough to kill Pokemon is Pokemon itself. And this is one of the ways, but there's so much different IP in Pokemon that I don't think is really gonna affect it. Because I'm gonna still be playing, even when this is happening. Alright, this is where I gotta call the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I'm sorry this ended on a sour note. But soon, hopefully this is fixed. Hopefully we don't have to keep going through this, but get out of here. You knuckleheads.